Hey everyone, it is Ashton Meyer and I am making this video because apparently I still can't do live videos, and so I'm posting it on my YouTube so I can share with you guys about like the stuff that's been going on and how the workouts have been going and how nutrition has been going and everything. And so first off, I am on week 2, day 3, like most of you. Most of you guys are doing the shift shop. You might be on different days. If you are not doing shift shop, no big deal, right? Like we're all in this to do a workout. Since Beachbody is so amazing and has so many different programs, we can all find this workout that we like have a hate-love relationship with, and that we can do that will push us to our limits, as well as that we can enjoy. Like I know most of us don't enjoy working out or whatever, or maybe you do, maybe you like your workouts, because like for me, they've really help with stress. I feel like it just makes me feel 100 times better when I actually work out. It makes a big difference on the days that I do and the days that I don't. So the first week of the shift shop, I explained to you guys that like my nutrition wasn't 100% on key. I had some things that I probably shouldn't have had. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't horrible, but I did. Like I think I had a total of 2 pieces of pizza that whole week. And then all of a sudden I'm like, all right, I'm rocking this second week. And guess what? I have been rocking it. However, I have not been 100% with the nutrition, as far as like, okay, I've needed to have like my greens. I haven't been really getting those in because I need to prep those. But I have been eating like my proteins and my fruit, and I don't think I've had my yellow either. So it's mostly been proteins that I've been eating. So I know that I need to switch that up. Like I need to get my vegetables in and everything, my green containers in. So today I purchased my asparagus yesterday. I love to steam asparagus, and I just eat steamed asparagus. I love it. So I am doing that today and making sure that I get my containers in. For me, it's not difficult to cut out the bread and everything, or to cut out the carbs. I feel like we need some, and I actually haven't had those because with the shift shop, it's a complete different, you don't get many choices as far as what to eat for your yellow container compared to like the 21-day fix. So I was like, wah, wah, wah. Like, man, that sucks. So, I'm gonna double check and see if I can get those in. I think it's mostly like squash, which I like spaghetti squash, and if you make spaghetti squash, what's cool is that you can use the spaghetti squash as your yellow container. You can use you can do some turkey meat and make that for the meat, and then you can do the marinara sauce. I believe that's a purple container, so you gotta make spaghetti squash, and I love spaghetti squash. So anyways, I'll need to double check on that. We are really hitting the challenge app, so like I know I want to continue to be in the Facebook group and everything, but most of us are really posting in the challenge app and stuff. I always love to hear, more about like what it is that I can do to help you guys. How can I help you guys keep accountable? For me, like it's just a total, I don't want to say it's a total frustration, but it sucks when I know people get on these things, they're excited, and then they fall off the wagon, and then I don't hear from them, and then I'm like, what the heck? And then I'll message and they're like, well, I've done this and this and this and this. And I want you guys to understand that we all have things that go on in our lives. No joke, no lie. We all have these, busy lives, as we like to call them. And we, there's things that we do have to take care of, right? Like we do have to we work, we have families. So whatever it is that we take care of, we need to do that. But what I want to say here is that, taking care of yourself really sets the rest of your day. When you can mentally be in focus, you are more productive for the day. When you get your exercise in and you're eating proper nutrition, you have more energy just, without having to take an energy drink or without having to take caffeine pills or, there's so much benefits. I don't want to say so much. There's so many benefits into eating healthy and working out that all of us should take the time. And I don't know I know that there's been like studies and stuff like that as well about, getting in at least 30 minutes of activity a day. So if that's showing that, or whatever, or, people think I might be biased or whatever. No, I believe that we should all be focusing on, not focusing, I don't want to say that, like, that's our main focus, but if in the morning, and you know what, maybe you guys have to do it at night and that's fine, but I believe that the first thing that you do when you wake up should be your workouts, and then getting a healthy nutrition in for breakfast, and then your day, if you can do that for 1 week, I guarantee you that week is going to be so different compared to the week that was before. And if you don't believe me, then I challenge you to do it. What? Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, I've been kind of just going off on a rant here. I just want to say, I've been through things in my life. I feel so thankful and blessed that I haven't gone through other things in my life that I know that some other people have. But, I've gone through this divorce process, which led me to just be more in a depression state. And, I still took care of my kids. I still tried to work out, but mentally I wasn't fully ready to do a whole lot. Or, at nights it was very difficult for me. And it's this process that's going to take place and everything. But I'm glad to say that things are getting back into place. And then, I've been through being pretty much homeless during my journey at one point in time. And so there's so much that I could talk to you over the 6 or 7 year journey that has come up against me that I could have totally used that excuses for eating like crap, or not getting my workouts in, or doing this whole pity party, pouring me this and this and that and this and da 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 da. And I just don't. I just know that if I never give up, even if I do have a bad day with nutrition sometime, or even if I have a couple days where I missed my workout, I know that if I don't give up, if I keep persisting, if I keep going, that I will get to my goal no matter what, versus being like, it's that whole momentum thing. And I'm sorry I'm going off, but listen to me. This whole momentum thing. So this was the way that somebody said to it, and I honestly can't remember what book it was that I read. I actually think it was it might have been a podcast. So I don't know who to quote, so I'm sorry about this. But anyways, it was about momentum, and it talks about how if both planes are in like California and they're flying to the other side of the United States, one plane has to stop numerous places, and the other plane is going to drive straight through. However, the other plane that has to stop is going at a faster speed. So, the thing that they talk about though is that you have to think about this for a second. Like, if you're like a plane, okay? And you're taking off. You know how much energy and force and power and all that stuff that it has to build up and build up and build up, right? Like, you're sitting there waiting to take off in that takeoff plane, and it builds up so much pressure, so much power, so much force that all of a sudden it is able to take off, and you're lifted up. This big, huge, massive thing is lifted up off of, off of the ground. So both planes do that, right? This other plane is going faster that has to stop, and it also left earlier. But you know who's going to make it there first is the one that has to keep continuing. And the reason why is because once the plane lands, so you're this plane, and it took so much effort and force and power and energy to get off of the ground, and you're going and it's going smooth and great and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden you've got to stop because you've got to pick up something else in your life, or you've got this going on in your life, so you had to take a break just for a second, but then you're going to get back up. You know how much more energy and effort and force it takes again to build that back up to get off the ground versus if you were to just coast, and maybe even if you dipped a little bit and you had to, like, you know, like if you think about it, the planes, they go through turbulence and sometimes they have to go around the original route that they had placed, but they don't stop. They don't get off, you know, the ground and stop and everything. They don't have to redo all that force and energy, which is tiring and exhausting and takes so much energy. So hopefully that hits with you guys, like this momentum thing is continuously staying in the momentum of, okay, I gotta do this. And if you have a bad day, okay, crap, I had a bad day. Okay, I gotta get back. What's gonna get me back? Versus just being like, okay, I totally failed. I'm gonna stop. And then you stop for a week or two, and life seriously hits you, and it's so much harder. It's way harder to get back into the whole swing of things versus if you're just like, you know what, I'm never gonna give up. That's the thing that I'm gonna tell myself every single day. I'm never gonna give up, even if I have a bad day, even if I have things come against me. Of course, if you've got injuries and stuff, listen to your body. There's things that you can do based on, depending on what your injury is, that you can do. So, I am staying strong. I am so focused on finishing the rest of this week with just, well, it's funny. Let me tell you this quick. Like, my girlfriend sends me she sent me my bestie, I should say. I don't like really using the word girlfriend, but you know what I mean. My bestie sent me, she's like, make sure that you don't look at any Dairy Queen ads, because you just don't want to do that. She sent me a picture of this Dairy Queen ad, and then she's like, ice cream. She's like, I'm just trying to help you, you know, make sure that you don't look at these. And I'm like, I'm like, thanks, girl. I'm like, you just showed me how much determination I have because I don't want it. So it was just, it's funny, you know, like people, but she's funny. It's not like anything bad. Like, she's like, oh, come on, eat it. But anyways, so, yeah, stay strong, you guys. Next week is going to be the last week that I do this, and then I can't wait to put my before and after photos out there, and I'm just super pumped and excited. We have a new group that's going to be starting. I'm not sure if we're doing it in the app yet or if we're doing it on Facebook, but I will keep you guys posted, and that is going to be on the 21st of August. So if you guys are interested in joining, like if you've been like, okay, that's me, the start-stop stuff, and I want to keep going, then join me. And I will talk to you guys soon. Love you all. Bye.